Welcome to Kennedy Now, a monthly look at some of the work taking place at America's premier spaceport. Kennedy focused anew on Mars exploration in August with the arrival of MAVEN, a spacecraft designed to orbit Earth's nearest planetary neighbor and sample the upper atmosphere of the intriguing red planet. Powered by 2 solar array wings, MAVEN will use its sensors to detect signs of the ancient Martian atmosphere and tell researchers what happened to the planet that left it such a dry, barren place. Scientists want to know where the liquid water that flowed on the surface went, as well as some of the volatile elements in the atmosphere, such as nitrogen. It will take several months to prep MAVEN for the demanding mission, which calls for the spacecraft to fly through deep space for 10 months before reaching Mars and going into orbit. A United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket and its Centaur upper stage that will loft the spacecraft also arrived at the launch site in August and began its own processing for the mission. NASA's Launch Services Program will oversee the liftoff from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, which is targeted for November. While one Kennedy program focused on the beginning of a mission, another, NASA's Ground System Development and Operations Program, ran through some of the precision techniques it will employ at the end of an upcoming mission. Navy divers working from the USS Arlington, a well-decked ship docked at the Norfolk Naval Base in Virginia, rehearsed the recovery of an Orion spacecraft from the water using the same routine they will use following a mission. The recovery will look significantly different from earlier eras when capsules were lifted by crane far above the seas and placed on a deck. Instead, the well-decked ship with its unique covered area that can be flooded and drained on command will allow the Orion to be towed into place and the water drained from around it. That means astronauts returning from long missions into deep space will not be jostled much, allowing them to adapt progressively to their return to gravity. On the other side of the country, another new spacecraft under development moved through an ambitious testing cycle, working closely with NASA's Commercial Crew Program based at Kennedy. The Sierra Nevada Corporation lifted the Dream Chaser into the sky above Edwards Air Force Base in California. The spacecraft was put through a tethered rehearsal of the gliding and landing test flights it will make this fall as the company proves its design. Called a captive carry test, the flight was a vital step in a series of evaluations of the Dream Chaser's landing gear and software. This has been Kennedy Now.